Man, I'm thirsty. And man, I'm hungry. Well, no intro. But I do want to finish eating my food. What's up, y'all? Janice, Karis, Bob, GB, French, Joy, Conscious, Alan, Gang, and them.
I ain't a drug dealer, I sell weed, nigga. And I can pick up the phone and make you bleed, nigga. Parker Brothers got exactly what you need, nigga. I wrote a letter, and this is what it read, nigga. I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. Trace. I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. I ain't a drug dealer, I sell weed, nigga. And I can pick up the phone and make you bleed, nigga. I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. Parker Brothers got exactly what you need, nigga. I wrote a letter, and this is what it read, nigga. I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace.
Dear Father, please forgive me, cause I ain't got a penny. All I got is this Remy, a few bullets in the semi. Feel like the world's against me, my trigger finger's itchy. The next nigga that tempts me, I'm squeezing till it's empty. Some say I'm a statistic, some say I'm sick and twisted. Some wanna see me convicted for the pain I have inflicted. I ask for my repentance in the rhymes that I've invented. For the jail cell be my sentence, and he told me with persistence. Play ahead and stack your paper, money don't grow on trees. You can have it whole when you grab that dough, stay strapped in on your peas. Wanna live that life with a grip so nice for your kids and a good ass wife. But you can't have shit if you can't stack shit. You out here fix that night. All my dogs is howling, stomachs growling, cause we haven't ate. Voices tell me to grab that 9, hide my face and snatch a plate. Riding shotgun in a Buick with expired plates. Rolling switches, getting high, hoping I won't catch a case.
I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. I ain't a drug dealer, I sell weed, nigga. And I can pick up the phone and make you bleed, nigga. I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. Parker Brothers got exactly what you need, nigga. I wrote a letter, and this is what it read, nigga. I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace.
Sometimes I wonder if my life would be the same if I didn't have to hustle so hard to get the change. Let 'em know. Sometimes I wonder if my kinfolk could change if I pulled up on the block in a cream-colored rain. Let 'em know. I'ma stay in the race till I get me a taste. Gotta steady my pace, not a minute to waste. Different days, same clothes all week. That's why they call the shit nap town, cause niggas don't sleep. Now I lay me up to rise, time to go redeem my rise. Wipe the lazy out my eyes, make a plan, analyze different ways to get the dough. Plant a seed, watch it grow. Hustle hard till I blow, grind it out, get some more. Late nights, early days, trapped in this dirty maze. Fist full of shattered dreams, head full of curly grays. Gracefully on the grind till I'm out of time. With my mind on my money and my money on my motherfucking mind.
I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. I know my money in the safe, or they run up in my place. without a trace. Mind on my money in the safe. Or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. I ain't a drug dealer, I sell weed, nigga. And I can pick up the phone and make you bleed, nigga. Mind on my money in the safe. Or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace. Fuck brothers, got exactly what you need, nigga. I wrote a letter, and this is what it read, nigga. Mind on my money in the safe. Or they run up in my place. Leave the scene without a trace.
Oh man, I gotta hear one more song. Man, we turning up for number 5 tonight, bro. I mean, ain't no intro or nothing. I just want to hear another song. LNCshop.com. That looks so beautiful, Janice. That's teamwork right there, damn it. Chad, I love you, bro. I just wanted you to hear that from me. I love you. Fuck them Bears, but I love you. I love you. I love you. In the cup one time. Fuck the Bears. And Kerry, shut y'all, bro. If y'all niggas can't drive to Hammond, y'all don't deserve the Bears. Lana was having this Saint. Oh, Alan, don't get fucked up. What we don't do in here is disrespect the Hoosier State. We don't do that. Mike Pence did enough of that. Tracy. Man, French was in here trolling. I said, shit. I'm like, she'll be here, nigga. Don't trip. Yeah, this is how we gonna get ready tonight, number 5. Yeah. Members only, what's happening? Scott Johnson.
Good evening. Every American generation has its icons.
I know
in
you
the world
fucking
of
lying,
entertainment.
Alan.
Michael Jackson has been one of the best-known stars on this planet for the last several decades. Suddenly, word arrived from Southern California that Jackson had been rushed to the hospital. There were grave reports about his condition. And now this, confirmation tonight that he has died. A lot will be said about Michael Jackson as we learn more about this story. He was incredibly talented, a child star.
Brand new Liberian girl, you came and you changed me, girl. A feeling so true. Liberian girl, you know that you came and you changed my world, just like in the movies. Two lovers in a scene, and she says, "Do you love me?" And he says, "So with me." I love you, Liberian.
Happy Friday. I'm exhausted, bro. I slept all day. I slept all day. I thought my wife tried. Bro, my wife said, she was like, I was trying to wake you up this morning. It was a wrap. I made that mix tape the day Michael Jackson died. Football was 4 days old. And I stopped everything I was doing. I made a whole mix, and then I made that intro mix. Bob was had it. Raging Cajun. Kendra, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill it tonight. Number 5 birthday tonight. We're gonna turn up. We're gonna turn up for number 5. I'll go to see motherfucking Michael. It's better than what I had to watch today. Man, tonight's show is going to be an issue. I don't want to do tonight's show. We in members only, so you know. That's why I ain't got the only shirt I own. That's why I don't have it on. French, I don't know if you knew this about over here. Nigga, we banned her from being called BBC literally 2 years ago. Nah, she Berg. she could be BBC. What she do on her shit, I can't really say shit, but I refuse to call her BBC over here. I refuse. My pride won't let me do it. My motherfucking pride. I banned that shit 2 years ago, friend, so I know you ain't know. But my pride. I remember the first time somebody asked me that, you fuck with BBC? I said, what the fuck? Burgundy blue commentary, the chick with the heart. But nigga, that ain't what you said. That's not what you should have led off with that. You should have led off with that. Yeah, we can do BBWs, we can't do BBCs. And by BBW, you have to have all the letters. You can't just be a big woman, because some of you BWs be rolling up thinking y'all BBW. No, you gotta be beautiful. If you galloping up talking about let's not do this, you don't have both B's. You just a BW. You gotta have both B's. Cause I'm getting tired of some of you big bitches. I'm a BB. No, the fuck you not. Did you not hear the other B? Beautiful. Can't do shit over here, bro. I'm not Rosa. See, you lying on me already, Sheena. I don't have no problem with BBWs. It's the BWs. I don't fuck with BWs. BBWs, I could get with it. It's all day long. We talking about BWs. Big women. We just talking about the big women who think that BWs are not BBWs by default. And I know you women be gassing each other up on this. No, she cute. We done seen cute big bitches. We done seen some badass big bitches. Why lie? We done seen some bad bitches. And then there's the BWs who think they BBW. No, you're not automatically getting that other B just because you 500 pounds. No. How the fuck you lose weight and then if you lose the weight, you still gotta be beautiful. Now you was beautiful when you was fat, but now you ain't fat, you not beautiful no more? No, that's not how that works. You wasn't beautiful when you was fat. Y'all don't ever want to tell the truth about shit, bro. Y'all niggas like lying to each other. I'm done with that shit. If we can't tell the truth, then we can't be friends. I feel like in members only, we can be honest with each other. This feels like a safe space. Yes, we call those buffarillas. She get it. Lana gets it. We call those buffarillas. Exactly. But how does BBW be Buffalo Wild Wings when it wasn't? Nigga, the original shit was BW3s. It was not no BBW. You just made that up. The original Buffalo Wild Wings was BW3s. It was Buffalo Wild Wings and WECK, W-E-C-K, I believe. You must have been going to an off-brand Hooters that was called BBWs. They bringing your plate out to the table, is wings missing and shit. Somebody then took a bite out of the celery. That's the experience at BBWs. Yep, B-dubs. A lot of people don't know that. It was originally BW3s. And people would call it B-dubs back then, even when it was BW3s, they was calling it B-dubs. And then it turned to Buffalo Wild Wings, and that's when it got trashed. I'm telling you, I was a off-brand Hooters, BBWs. That's where Raging used to go. Once B-dubs, once they went from Buffalo BW3s to B-dubs, it was like Buffalo Wild Wings. It was a wrap. It was trash. Some people got in their feelings yesterday because somebody was wearing Buffarilla merch. I took the silhouette off. That's why I took the silhouette off, so y'all get out y'all feelings. Gray was happening. I thought I was protecting all parties. Ramona was happening. Hey, I want to go over a little quick video. It's quick too, cause y'all know what we got to talk about tonight, bro. I don't even want to talk about. I don't even want this shit fucked up. I got a DJ for number 5, and then I got to put a big ass period. Nigga, don't you know they attacking the family of Capri Austin? And they're not just attacking them. You know who they attacking them like? This is gonna sound fucked up. They attacking them like it's like me and Berg, but worse. Have y'all seen? I can't have been the only person. Just wait till y'all see tonight, bro. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell since y'all. I'm gonna reward the members only gang. You know how bad it got? DeAndre Rucker came out and told them niggas to stop. That's how bad it got. DeAndre Rucker came out and told them, we gonna talk about it tonight. Nigga ain't said a word. They was doing shit. They was doing shit near them so bad, bro. They was doing pop so bad. They was doing pop so bad. I said, I got you tonight. I got you tonight. I'm well rested. I said, y'all think y'all gonna do them like y'all did us? Oh no. Wait till y'all see. You think I'm exaggerating. They did, but it's worse. I wasn't a victim of a murder in any type of way. Rather be killed or I'm alive. I'm the survivor. No, so I ain't saying it like that. You gonna see? DeAndre Rucker had to come out and tell them niggas to stop. But I'm sure I'm clickbaiting. So yeah, that's what we gotta do after we party for number 5 tonight. We gotta deal with that shit. I couldn't believe this shit, bro. Motherfucker emailed me and I went and like looked and I was like, Motherfuckers was like, what the fuck you mean he a basketball player? That nigga worked for DeAndre Rucker. I was like, so that's why Jed kept saying he worked for Rucker. I didn't understand. So that was what y'all doing. He wasn't a star basketball player because if he was, he wouldn't be working for Rucker. Nigga, he didn't play in the NBA. That is the only place you could play basketball and never have to work again after you done. Everybody else got to work after this shit. Even if they still you got to do something. You don't make enough bread. This nigga's a retired basketball player. And they like, he a basketball star. How he a star and he working for Rucker? That's because you Dalton niggas just don't know shit. And y'all motherfuckers sit here and be like, well, if he don't play in the NBA, yeah, then that shit don't count. Have you lost your fucking mind? Nigga, I watched the whole program they did about Capri, nigga. It wasn't even in English. It wasn't even in English, bro. I said, well, damn. Oh, shit. He gave them niggas the blues. I didn't even see this one. Hold on, yeah, we gotta watch this.
You mustn't.
Because Capri was apparently out here giving these niggas the blues. He built like my boy KJ, who's no longer built like that. This big ass nigga was giving them the blues, bro. He's in the green, if you can't figure it out yet.
Big Manuel, pati yung Alston, ano?
Alam naman natin, physical na player din ang Big Manuel. Of course, abot rather
He
din.
lost the jump.
Start. Ball is Alston down low. Naipit.
Damn.
Namuersa. Pasok pa rin yung
Pull ass out the way.
Alston. Attacking Trotter dito sa kabila. Showing him how it's done. Yes, semi-gloss. Madibi.
Bring the double late. That was a late double.
Sa replay, look at this.
That nigga
hit
huge as
right
fuck,
here.
bro.
Inalis
That's
sa
a big ass
espasyo.
nigga, man.
Bukit ng espasyo natin si Austin. Easy finish.
Takes it away. Bebuelo si Gamson. All the way. Alston with a big putback.
And the last cases, that's all they can afford. Pagka ganyan, chance to steal one.
And one.
The very first game. Nice numbers, 17 and 12. The contact right here.
Off the ball.
Coming from Abu Rada.
Nice.
Big boy, no problem.
Punta kay Wami. Capri down
Get
low.
your little
puts
ass
it
out
up
the way.
and in.
Again, umuukit ng ispa.
The third. Johnson and
back to
Alston. Two-man game.
Nice.
From Ayaay. Alston.
Watch out, little nigga.
Over Thoss.
Yeah, like, he got 99 close shot. That's a foul, too.
Just a variety of shots coming from TJ Perez dito pero unable to finish in 2 tries.
Alston.
Count that, bitch. That nigga, big ass nigga, bro.
Yes, tama ang description. Tatlo, apat, naghahataw siya.
Triple team that nigga. They triple teamed him, jumped on his back, everything.
No problem para kay Alston.
Nung tinitignan natin yung scouting report numbers, pinag-aaralan natin sino.
Number 5, happy birthday. Number 5, what time you want me to start cranking tonight? I'm glad you popped in. You was who I was looking for.
About this rebounding
Oh, hold on, wait.
numbers,
Hold on,
pinag-aaralan
jumper?
natin sino. That was what you were
Face
most
up.
excited about. This rebounding prowess.
Face up.
Kahilig drops it off. Alston
And one.
beats the buzzer.
30 plus 36. Ang full
So,
cost.
and Watts.
Face up.
Alston
Head fake.
trying to shake off the boss.
Oh, shit, he's
Alston
too
goes
big,
up.
bro.
And you mentioned it, kulang na kulang sila. No Mav, no Rakal, no Cheronteng. Parang mawawala pa si Noy Baclaw.
The nigga had 32 and 22. He had 22 rebounds, nigga. Damn. Well, he didn't make it to the league, so had to kill him. Like it was okay to kill him. If he was like in the NBA or some shit, That'd have been one thing, but like he wasn't in the NBA, so it, you know, we could kill him. It's the nigga. It's the Dalton way. Stop. Damn. Y'all niggas always acting like you don't know how we do shit in Dalton. Niggas die over here in Dalton. Especially when motherfucking DeAndre Rucker, nigga, you know it's bad when the murderer got to come out and tell y'all niggas to stop. I just want to point that out. Y'all try to play this nigga like he was soybean burgers. I guarantee when most of y'all niggas in Dalton die, ain't nobody doing no shit like this.
Unfortunately, nasawi ang dating terra firma jeep import na si Capri Alston matapos masangkot sa isang shooting incident sa Illinois, United States. Ayon sa mga ulat, galing sa isang cigar lounge ang basketballista kasama ang kanyang girlfriend nang mauwi sa putukan ng isang komprontasyon noong nakaraang Huwebes ng gabi. Tinamaan ang 31 anyos ng bala at idineklarang patay pagdating sa ospital. Matatanda ang naglaro siya para sa terra firma sa 2019 PBA Governor's Cup noong tinatawag pa ang koponan bilang Colombian Deep. Maliban sa Pilipinas, nakapaglaro din si Alston sa iba't ibang liga sa Chile, Indonesia, Uruguay, Argentina, Bolivia at United Kingdom.
Y'all playing this nigga like he's soybean burgers, nigga, and meanwhile, internationally, they mourning this nigga. Internationally, they're mourning him, just so y'all know. You Dalton niggas ain't shit. So y'all better be careful, because I'm telling you, internationally, people care. Just because you little niggas around that little ass village don't give a fuck, y'all better be careful. Because people are watching. I promise you. This nigga worldwide, bro. Literally. Motherfucker, like, this nigga played overseas. Like, played. Like, in some real shit. Y'all ain't like this. Bro, you know how happy I was when one of my players went to go play in Iraq. I don't think y'all know how, like, because them niggas, because it's hard. Everybody's dream is to go to the NBA. But one of the greatest things, if you play good enough, is when you get close to the NBA, you find out there's a lot of other avenues where you can still make a lot of money. Where a team will tell you, hey man, we can't give you like $20 million a year. But what we can do is we can give you like $300,000 a year and you ain't got to pay no taxes and we'll pay for your car and your place. You rich. That's rich. Oh, but because you can't come back to here and everybody know who the fuck you are and you can't drive Bentleys and all this shit. So it was just disheartening to hear all these people in Dalton and around there act like playing overseas basketball, some shit to like turn your nose up at. Like, you can't, you know how hard, y'all don't even know how hard that is. Remember the last, 8 MVPs now? 5, 6, 7? NBA MVPs have all been international. So we can't even be like, we just the best at basketball no more. We done fell off because we arrogant. It's hard to play overseas. They crowds ain't pussy. They don't have all this pussy ass shit like over here. Like, it's real over there. Ask anybody who ever played over there. Like, Rhonda, they act like this shit. LC2, tell these fools. They turning their nose up because you don't know none of the niggas overseas or nothing. Like, that's on you. That shit big business over there. Because I promise you, when they was first talking about the murder, I didn't understand why they kept bringing up that he didn't play in the NBA. And then when his mama got up there, she was like, he may not have played the NBA, but X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, why do they keep saying that? Only to figure out today that that's what they were saying. They were saying it because if he was this big basketball star, then why the fuck he ended up working for Rucker? Because niggas got to have jobs after they get done playing sport. I'm confused. Do you think if you went up, let's say when you 35 years old, 30 years old, if you win $150,000 in the lottery, do you ever have to work again? The amount of stupid niggas is gonna be like, nigga, I can retire off 150,000 at 30. Can you? Reality Check TV Chicago, my brother in Christ. But there's a video I want to look at. We're gonna get to all this Capri Austin stuff tonight because it's you ain't even gonna believe it. Cause there's some I want to ask y'all something before we watch this video, okay? Let me ask you a question. This is a question. So we know that the phrase is you don't ever put your hands on a woman, right? You don't put your hands on a woman, right? Okay. Now, did that just apply to like back in the day when all the women were respectful? And should we change the rules so we can start beating the shit out of studs and shit like that? We can put our hands on studs or maybe like FTMs, you know, since they want to be masculine stuff. Should we change the laws so we can start, if they piss us off, we can put our hands on them like they men? 1 for yes, 2 for no. And for those that need to be convinced, I got a video that will convince you that you should start putting your hands on these studs.
Tactical nuke incoming!
What's good? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing? How are you? What's up? I wanted to come on here and I just kind of wanted to talk. I am waiting for somebody.
The title of this is Societal Rules Have Changed. We need a manual. And manual is spelled MANUEL with a capital M.
On my team, so it's going to give me a few moments to talk, and I wanted to come on here and do just that. First of all, I'm spending the last 48 hours in Louisville, Kentucky. It's country as hell here.
What, you on your way to Chicago? You on your way back up to Illinois? Because I heard you say you was in Tennessee. We saw you were in Georgia. We heard you say you was in Tennessee. Now you say you in Kentucky. What's next? Indiana? And then drive past the Bears' new location on into Chicago?
I'll be leaving Louisville, Kentucky, going to, what's the name of the city? Lexington. We'll be leaving Louisville, Kentucky, going to Lexington, Kentucky. And then we'll fly to the next place.
Why would you fly? Jed, it's okay for you to say that you're driving from Georgia to Illinois. Rich people ride on the highways. This is why he goes off what he think rich people, how they live. Rich people ride on the highways, Jed. This nigga's like, yeah, I drove from Georgia to Tennessee, Tennessee to Kentucky, and then we're going to fly from Kentucky to the rest of the way. The rest of the way to where?
I have really been traveling this country and seeing it in its totality and how different life is everywhere. Before we came to Louisville, Kentucky, we were in Tennessee, and I had no idea that there were places that didn't have cell phone towers, sitting on hills, in the middle of nowhere, with white people with pickup trucks.
Nigga, you was a motherfucking lie. Nigga, you took the same highway everybody else took. You didn't take no scenic route through no sun. Now this nigga's been driving through Sunset Towns. He would. Jed wants you to believe, and yeah, totality. Yeah, he don't know English. He don't know geography. He don't know shit, bro. Like, nigga, I done been. You know how many times I done been up and down from Indiana down to motherfucking Florida through Atlanta, all that shit, nigga. Like, what the fuck, this nigga, bro.
And the only store being a gas station.
How do you know it was the only store? You were on the highway. This nigga, bro. He done found white people in the wild.
It was crazy. It's crazy. It's probably the most surreal thing that I've experienced as it relates to traveling and looking at different places in the country.
If he had a problem with white people in pickup trucks, I want to know what he thought when he got here, because that's all you see here.
It really felt, and I don't know if it was like my limited exposure to places like that, but
I thought you was well traveled. You've had a limited exposure to like places where only white people live. You're not well traveled at all.
all we knew is that we didn't want to be outside past sundown. We didn't want to be outside past sundown because of.
Nigga, you want to be outside? You mean to tell me somebody who grew up in Chicago just had their first experience with they didn't want to be outside past sundown? Nah, I know you fucking lying, nigga. You grew up in Chicago, remember? Nigga, Chicago is a sundown town, nigga. That's not a place you really want to be caught outside after dark.
The feel that the places gave us in Tennessee. But that's just bonus of conversation. See 40 people that came on here. Thank you for being with me. I want to talk to you about what's on my mind. And that's that societal norms have changed. I've talked about this a few other times. But
what you want to talk about? Enlighten me.
But maybe not as thought, not as. Oh, I was gonna say, how the hell they make it that fast? I've been talking about.
You waiting on the dope man? This thing, he's parked in the car waiting, and he looked out the window and said, "How the hell did they make it that fast?" Am I wrong for asking if it could possibly be the dope man he's waiting on?
About this before, but not maybe in the context of what I want to talk about it now. The world is jacked up, but 9 times out of 10, you coming on here, you know me as an advocate, right? Mm-hmm. And that used to really mean something to me. That don't mean shit to me no more.
Interesting.
I'm just a man doing what I feel is right for the world, and trying to accomplish what I believe my purpose is, and that's to like be a voice for the voiceless and help people. But one thing that I love about me is that I just learned to not be apologetic about who I am.
Interesting.
Because even people that are not trying to present as perfect, like myself, could be used. And I'm really grateful for that and the life lessons that I've gotten that got me to this point. But you might look at my page and you might see me calling people bitches.
We do see that.
Being clear that I'm not nobody's pushover and that I will fuck a hoe up.
Right.
And hoe is not limited to a gender.
Interesting.
And that I'm not trying to present like I'm not trying to present some facade. Right. But I love how people they try to make me to be something, and it really goes to this notion that if people can't control you, they really do try to control how people view you. So I got these people, and some of you all may know us, and many of you won't, but I got these people who decided that they want to just keep fucking with me. And I've talked about this before. Mm-hmm. But it came on the tail end of me trying to answer a call or the calls of people. Wait, before I even go there, mm-hmm. I want to say this.
This is God telling you to shut up. I could be wrong.
No, I don't want to say it. I be having to rethink it sometimes. I got to think it through.
Right.
But I'm gonna just put it to you like this.
No. Don't go on and get it.
You cannot get justice unless you give truth.
Give the truth.
Justice requires truth.
Right.
And a lot of times people don't want truth. I mean, they don't want justice. They want the advantage.
What?
Or they want revenge.
I want justice.
Revenge and advantage.
What?
Is never going to be the formula.
What?
For justice. And what makes it difficult to be an advocate, and one of the reasons why I feel so much different about it, is because I've learned that. I've learned those two things that I've said so many times. Number one, bad things happen to both good and bad people. And just because it happened, it doesn't always change the person either way.
What?
And sometimes you have to look at the person
right
who is calling for the relief. If we believe that karma is real, some people are experiencing karma. And so that's why it's important to search out a thing in its totality before you commit to it. But you cannot get justice if you don't want truth. In other words, you are not going to abuse the heart of a true advocate.
What does it mean to abuse the heart of a true advocate? I need that. Jed, you got to give me some type of pamphlet or something, bro. I don't be understanding the way you put words together.
For your advantage, when their call is to justice. It is not towards, and there's so many things that people...
I mean, this nigga talks in a stream of consciousness.
In front of what you can and cannot do, that it makes it even more difficult in the technology age to go after justice. And that is why I'm kind of sort of removed and far back away from the space of advocacy, because sometimes the truth is not what people want to be known, or they don't want the truth to be received or heard.
Hey nigga, will you get to the fucking part, bro? Like, the foreplay on this is crazy, bro.
And I'm saying that in the general sense because it is a very, very disheartening reality of our world.
Oh, he's about to really say something. Trust me. Let me tell you, look, this is my personal assessment, because you're gonna hear what he's gonna actually say. He went in that silent mode because he know he shouldn't say what he's about to say. And then that didn't work, so he went into word salad mode to try to dance around what he's saying. Because the whole thing is, what he's basically saying in his word salad, because I speak fluent in JID. What he's saying in his word salad is, he wants to tell y'all what his real issue is, but y'all can't handle the truth. That's what he's saying, but he's saying it in JID. It's kind of like, JID is kind of like nigga Yiddish.
People don't want justice. And I've seen this over and over and over again. They want an advantage, or they want...
He better be, because that motherfucker due back soon, ain't it, JID?
Revenge. Good example of that is when everybody...
Jiddish. He speaks fluent in Jiddish. That's exactly what it is.
They saw that video of that woman that got smacked in the Maxwell's.
Yeah, I remember that when she got smacked at Maxwell's.
We all ran to her aid.
I didn't. There was no we. I saw the video and I was like, what the fuck? That was premeditated murder. I didn't run to her side. Yeah, the nigga shouldn't have did that, but what she did was premeditated murder. Because we need to start teaching people what self-defense is. Because niggas be like, if you hurt my feelings and I murder you, that's self-defense. What? oh, if you smack me, then I can go to my car, get a gun, come back and blow you down. That's self-defense. What?
We all ran to her aid. It was around the nation. Before I got off of a plane, we had already secured her release from jail. Only to get there and see she was weird as hell.
You didn't watch the video? I got that from the video, nigga. So Jed's like, Jed wants you to know that if I believe him, he secured somebody being let free that he later found out was weird as fuck. He didn't even do no research on him. He was like, yeah, get him out. Black woman.
And to listen to her and realize she's lying. And then to sit down with the facts and confirm that she in fact lied. But it was too far, too gone, too late.
Go back and watch my coverage of that situation. We was here day one. We watched the whole video. We watched the motherfucking outside camera and everything. It was like, that bitch wrong than a motherfucker. Yeah, that nigga was out of pocket, but she took it too far. And she put that, and she had the kid in the mix with that shit too.
I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. And we only defended her because we saw a woman.
Just wait. This is another dead body that Jed's using.
Being slapped by a man. Which, in the sense to which it is expected, is wrong.
Right. Right, Jed. Right. You shouldn't put your hands on anybody because that's what it leads to. This is why I just teach people, don't put your hands on nobody. That ain't no, when I say that, that's not disrespect to women. It's not ranking somebody higher or another, because a lot of times, a lot of these violent disputes come from that. Or come from, and if you threatening violence on people, don't do that, because that's why some people do get scary. And when you telling them you gonna beat their ass and all this shit and they scary, you know what they end up doing? Just killing your ass. This is why I go to court. But what do you say, Jed? So we agree. Don't smack the bitch. Go ahead.
The women of today are not like the women of yesterday.
And what do you mean by that?
They're not. They're not. Men should always recognize that in some senses we may have a physical advantage. And therefore, that is why it has been declared and determined in society that a man should not hit a woman.
Right. Right.
But that woman was ladylike.
But what are these women?
Not a woman that runs in the face of a man, or a woman that attacks a man, or a woman who is aggressive and fucking manly.
Nigga, that's all the hoes you surround yourself with. So this is why you want an FTM, so you can put your hands on them. You want it to be a bitch, but you want to make sure she crossed that line so you can actually put your hands on her. I feel you, Jed. Whatever it takes to stay out the pen, you know what I mean? This nigga, he literally defined all the big back buffarillas around him, bro. All of them, nigga. And they all in the comments most like, yeah, you smack them bitches. Yeah, you should be smacking them hoes. You can't, this nigga. Melissa got this nigga so pressed that he done came on the internet to dream about a place where he can smack bitches that get on his nerves. Those women were ladylike. Nigga, you ladylike, nigga. So what? Like, nigga, you act like a masculine female. How you, rules for me, rules with thee, not for me. I feel you, Jed.
You got all these masculine ass females trying to be able to walk under the auspice of an advantage or revenge, And if a man
that's why he needs you to transition. That's why you can't just be no like manly looking bitch. You got to transition so that way when he whoop your ass, so that way when he whoop your ass, you can't be trying to be like he beat women, nigga.
verbally responds in argument, or if they physically respond in defense, then all of a sudden that makes them less of a man. Well, let's balance the conversation. Then I guess that makes them less of a woman to provoke a man to such a space. Now,
yes, I can agree with you on that, Jed. I can agree with you on that. The women who ain't shit provoke men of that ilk. I've seen it happen. I'm like, you know how that nigga is. Why you provoking him? Like, I can't feel, you want me to feel sorry for you as if he hauled off and hit you and you said nothing. You did nothing. You didn't spit on him. You didn't talk about his mom or none of that shit. This nigga's known to put hands on a motherfucker. And that's why I be like, why are you dating football players? Every time I see a football player end up beating a bitch, I'm like, why are you surprised? This nigga has been taught since he was fucking 7 years old to be violent and lead with his head. If a nigga talk shit, you gotta understand, football players talk. If a nigga talk shit to you on the field, you try to kill his ass on the next play. And when I say kill him, you try to kill him. Nigga laid out on the fucking field, looking up at the lights, train all around, nigga on the side, dapping niggas up. They've been trained to be psychos. And then you surprised that when this nigga got mad, he beat the bitch. Are you? He gets cheered every other time he does it. And y'all want them to like compartmentalize that shit. I understand you wanting it, but the likelihood of guaranteeing such, and that's not saying every football player, but I would imagine it would be more in football players than other sports, like the numbers say.
I don't know. I'm not talking about men who are abusive and who are prideful.
Pearl, Melissa got this nigga so pressed. He did a video longing for a day where he can start beating bitches' asses. This is peak Jed.
And who are targeting, but Kevin, you all may see me addressing this weird bitch, Melissa. She's not a woman. That's the woman that I'm putting on my page. This woman has, and I have documented it, cursed me out, defamed me, slandered me.
I never seen her defame or slander you. Please give me a link to that.
Threatened me.
She threatened you? Ain't this the same nigga that be crying when people talk about the real shit he be doing?
All for men to do things against me. And now,
that's what girls do. You didn't know that's what girls do? I hate that about girls, but at least it makes sense, Jed. See, most girls ain't ready to knuckle up. They going to get their brother, their daddy, their cousin, whoever. Yes, Jed, that's what girls do. They go get the man in their life. And the Buffarillas, they don't call you. They just got to knuckle up.
She has a woman in her same community standing up to her. And she want to keep on tacking it to me when I'm nowhere near around that shit. Don't talk to Alicia Nicole. Don't conspire with her.
Nigga, I just showed you talk to her and conspire with her like 2 days ago. As soon as she lost the case, you ran right to the internet mad. All of a sudden at Melissa. Why? Pressed, nigga. You getting it from all over. But hey, I would focus on Melissa too with the shit that Shay did yesterday. I'd focus on that too.
Don't have a clue of what's going on. All I know is that you do reap what you sow. This is a person that celebrated the death of a mayor. And now all of a sudden I'm going to law school and you want to make fun of a person being poor and all this bullshit. These goofy.
So you are poor.
Goofy motherfuckers is looking for a payday, and I'm telling you, they'll never get a dime from me. It ain't a motherfucker on this earth that'll make me give any of them a fucking dime.
You hear that, IRS? IRS, did you hear that? He talking to you.
Goofy motherfuckers is looking for a payday, and I'm telling you, they'll never get a dime from me. It ain't a motherfucker on this earth that'll make me give any of them a fucking dime.
IRS. Jed, you thought I was suing you for money? No, you just owe. We got to figure out what you owe, and you are gonna pay. You are gonna pay. You think that bankruptcy shit gonna work? Try it. You going to the feds anyway at the end of all of this. Because once the biggest problem you should be worried about is not the money you owe. It's the time you're gonna have to do when the feds pick this up. You have committed serial wire fraud, all types of shit. Jed, I have you at over 100 felonies, my nigga. You've done over 100 streams where you've committed wire fraud alone. Wire fraud. That's not even including the big scams like the $100,000 Harvey place, the $3,500 Kamal shit, the $1,000 bribe to a police officer. Do you understand the level of felonies you have committed, little nigga? You going to go sit down after you worried about money? Nah, nigga, you gonna do time.
At all. Because the truth is that justice is gonna be on my side. Yeah, I can choose not to respond, but I'm a grown man. Eventually, okay, fuck it, we outside. I'm not gonna be sitting here calling the police and waiting on the court to be ineffective and inefficient. Fuck that.
But you got a team of lawyers. What the fuck is the purpose of having a team of lawyers if this is what you gonna do? You just burning money up. Why don't you fire them niggas, bro? Keep that bread.
I have fought courts and won. Anybody worried about no court shit? And I do know for a fact that I ain't started nothing with none of these weird ass people. This bitch was literally chasing me, calling me all kind of names, spitting on me and doing all kind of shit at a...
No, she followed you as you followed Ryan. Because remember, she was trying to talk to you, and then you try to blame the shit on Ryan, and you followed Ryan to his house, and she went to Ryan's house with him to make sure that you didn't do shit to Ryan. That's what happened. We saw the tape, Jed. It was multiple angles. Both of them prove you're a liar. Remember you was doing the zesty arm shit out front?
Fucking parade that I was only at because I was trying to help and be supportive of their city.
Right.
You ain't gotta like my approach. But you better believe one thing for a fact. I deserve respect because I do show up. And I have showed up.
And so you cause problems.
You see me displaying like that, do know that I do believe that women deserve the utmost respect and honor, but don't ever confuse a woman with a goofy bitch that just got a vagina. Because literally, she don't feel comfortable in her skin as a woman because she act like a fucking lunatic and a nigga.
So we should put our hands on her? Now, what can we do, Jed? Can we cock back, open hand? Are we going across backhand? And at what point can we convert to a closed fist? I just want clarification before I hit one of the buffarillas.
So she ought to be treated like one. You jump in a man's face.
You hear this, buffarillas? You better pay attention, because I'm just going by the rules that y'all abide by in INA. The rules set forth by your commander.
You threaten them with violence. You harass them, cyberbully them, cuss them out, say all manner of things about them. Then bitch is coming back.
Say less. So Jed just gave me permission to beat y'all ass. Jed just gave me permission to beat the shit out of all the buffarillas on site. Like on site. It's on site. According to Jed.
You are now a mutual combatant, and your literal.
So y'all can't see it. You want to know what he looked at right there? He looked at somebody saying he was big mad, nigga. I wish I was lying. Then the nigga went on to say, agitate and lubricate. Jed has let the world know that a troll chat getting trolled in the chat is we found that nigga's kryptonite, bro. We done found his kryptonite.
Your literal position as a woman, no more. And so I am saying this because I want to be clear, Melissa Crawley.
Damn. So now we're entering into the felony territory again. Go ahead.
I dare your dumb ass try me in a courtroom. All of these lawsuits
Okay, Jed, you said that shit in the proper way. Good job.
are going to amount to zero. Wasted time. And guess what? I have the win for it. And the lawyers.
Then why are you pressed? You rich and you got a team of lawyers. You shouldn't be pressed. This should just be on auto. You tell them niggas, we countersuing that bitch, whoop her ass in court, and then sue the shit out of her.
And the track record. I don't give a fuck about no order of protection that you won or overcame.
You probably shouldn't say that out loud.
All she got to do is appeal and put the facts back out there. Ain't nobody thinking about y'all or targeting y'all. But you need to think about the fact that I don't even and didn't even know your dumb ass. Didn't care about you, and you out there telling people that you out there. I like your platform, but the words are burning my soul.
Jed, stay focused. You not focused, nigga. It seems like these lawsuits are starting to get to you. It seems like you should have stopped doing crime.
Karen, then this is what I want to tell you about that, because now, you know what? You become more important to me than them. If my words are burning your soul, then you living in a box.
That's not how that works.
Because there's a lot of people out here communicating in a lot of ways. And if you don't have the ability to sit and not necessarily condone, but contain the capacity, if you don't have the capacity to be able to hear my expression and love me to a greater level, then your soul was already going to be burnt, because the world needs people who can be not judgmental but long-suffering.
What the fuck does that mean?
To help you get from one place to another. My platform is love because I'm expressing myself, and I have to express myself in a way that I'm able to articulate. And if you can't handle parts of me, then you don't love none of me. And that's the real truth. That's why I'm happy that I'm free. I can sit down and people can talk however they want to talk. It ain't what comes in the person that defiles them, it's what come out. If this ain't your language, then that's cool. But then don't shun, reject, or down me, because you've not conditioned yourself to be a person that'll be a light in dark spaces. If I'm talking in darkness, then your presence ought to illuminate it, that I want to talk or communicate on a higher level playing field. I said
what?
Around some people who were extremely intelligent around me.
And apparently you didn't learn shit.
And I stopped talking because I didn't want to talk no more. I wanted to learn the words, learn how they delivered, learn when they spoke. And that's why I don't want everybody around me to communicate like me, but I also need to have people around me who talk in a way that I think is beneath how I communicate, because I don't never want to be disconnected. I'm effective communicating in the streets and in the boardroom because I have grace. We keep on refusing truth because we want advantage and revenge. But that ain't gonna give us justice. That ain't gonna give us justice at all.
I agree. None of what you said is gonna give us justice. I literally don't even know what you said, but I can guarantee it won't give us justice. Yeah, we need to make a Jeddish dictionary. So he's reading the Big Mad comments. He getting flamed. At this part, he's getting. Let me see if I can get to this part. He was getting, nigga, he got flickety flamed.
What's good? What's good?
What was it at? Nigga, I was in tears.
That'll be a light in dark spaces. If I'm talking in darkness,
Man,
your
Jed
presence
deleted
are
him, nigga.
that I want to talk or communicate on a higher level playing field.
Jed
I
deleted
sit around
him.
some people who are extremely intelligent around me.
So right after this person, Jed started getting flamed, nigga, and that nigga deleted
And
him.
I stopped talking. Because I didn't want to talk no more. I wanted to learn the words, learn how they delivered, learn when they spoke. And that's why I don't want everybody around me to communicate like me, but I also need to have people around me who talk in a way that I think is beneath how I communicate, because I don't never want to be disconnected. I'm effective
I wouldn't have signed off
in the
fucking
streets
air.
and in the boardroom because I have grace. We keep on refusing truth because we want advantage and revenge. But that ain't gonna give us justice. That ain't gonna give us justice at all.
This is when that nigga started going in. Tell me I'm lying, Jed. Cause watch Jed's reaction. This nigga said agitate and lubricate. That nigga was calling him Big Mad. That nigga said he was grifting. Watch Jed's reaction to this shit.
Okay, so I am, and what is that? I am unfortunately not able to get it all out because I have to. What is that? I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I got to get off here because they have now arrived. But I want to be very clear here. Jedediah Brown is not disrespectful or crashing out or losing it. I'm having fun. I'm having fun because these stupid bitches really don't understand. I'm one hell of a fighter, formidable, and I'm going to defend myself. And I got another declaration. I'm going to keep on winning. So if you see something on my page that may not make total sense, don't worry about it. I'll give you an understanding real good. Real soon. Peace.
Soon you took all them trolls out. After the 16-11 mark, that nigga gave him the works. And it was, I'm telling you, it was clearly somebody from way back. Cause they was hitting him with everything, nigga. They was calling him a goofy, all types of shit, nigga. That nigga signed off immediately, nigga. Jed, this bro, you running off the, you just need to stay off this motherfucker. That would be my advice to you. You should you should probably just stay off this bitch, cause lately you've been getting ran off this motherfucker, and that looks worse. Damn, Jed. Melissa got this nigga pressed, nigga. He done had a bad week, bro. He had a bad week. I gotta come back and talk about this Capri Austin shit. I'm not looking forward to it. Jed, what's wrong? Hey, number 5, did you say what time? And if he did I miss it? What time you talking about? What time you gonna be ready? Straight shooter was happening. Big. He said regular time. Okay. That works for me. I'm leaving here momentarily. I'm gonna go. I was tired. I had a very busy week. Now I'm waiting on YouTube. They got until midnight to drop their shit. Straight shooter, that's love right there. All right, bro. I almost signed off. In the cut one time. Had it been a penny more, I almost freaked out and signed off. Appreciate the love. We getting ready to, we choking this nigga out. That PR work getting ready to be crazy. Love you.
And there goes the Cadillac. I'll talk to y'all later. Love you.
We turn it up for number 5, man. He said regular time, so I'll probably be back. I'm gonna try to get back at 10. What is it? Almost 9:30 Eastern. I'm gonna try to get back at 10:30. So that way I have some headroom to go into Capri. Straight shooter, say less. Say less. Your generous donation, and I promise you, is going to make sure that he stops doing the shit he be doing. Love you. Oh, we got big news tonight. No, I actually think there's something I want to do before I come in. Because I've already eaten, so. Nah, I slept for real today. Today was the first day I slept in about a month. Like, I had been running on like 19, 20-hour days consistently for about the last month. I had a day or two. And so I was just like, I was just trying to get past this shit, and my body like knows. So once I hit like some real milestone, like when Christy tells me she was trying to wake me up, I woke up and it was like almost 1 o'clock. I was like, shit. I was like, damn, I just slept. But I mean, I knew Christy was gonna be here, so I didn't wake up freaking out like, oh shit, what the fuck is Junior doing? Because I knew she was gonna be here. And nigga, I was whoa. Man, stay out of trouble. Hey man, say peace to your boy. I'm trying to get back in an hour. I ain't got no outro and shit because this is members only. That makes it that much easier. That sounds like the plan, Kathy. we gonna have some fun because we gonna have to. The stream gonna piss you off. We gonna have fun celebrating for number 5, and then you gonna be mad in the motherfucker. No ifs, ands, and buts. Happy birthday, number 5. Raging Cajun, Rhonda, Kathy, straight shooter in the cup. Shout out. Francois, French, or Francis. Eyes open. Rhonda, TK 3 time. OG Potato Gamer, Kendra, Janice, Bob, Scott Johnson, Napa, Tracy, Hiram, Jill, Trey, Denny, Cynthia, April, Tina, Conscious. We out here. Kevin, great to see you. Deanna, Miss George, KS Dub, Sigma, Saint Center, Lana, ATS, Say Less. Wyoming gal. Be right back. Be right back. Big proposal. What big proposal? Put me on game before I get out of here. What big proposal? What happened Sunday? Big proposal. My days are running together. Miss Asia. Me too. Jackie, my folks up north. I'll be right back. But then again, oh man, congrats. That's going to be amazing. So big congrats to that. Jed, when you talked about beating on a bitch, you knew exactly what I was gonna do.
I'm going to tell.
You knew it. No outro, so this is the best. I mean, this is the best I got for you.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry is so prestigious.